Rules. It has zero welding, all-strip body. It was only seatbelt. What we're going to do today is we're going to push the spare tire carrier up inside the trunk. Now, I said that you guys do not need any kind of specialty equipment. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need a block of wood. Just a run-of-the-mill block of wood. And you're going to need a jack. Let's do this. First things first. Put the block of wood on the jack. Step 1 accomplished. Step 2, slide the jack underneath the car while trying to keep the block of wood on it. So what we're going to do is just go pick that back up, put it on. Slide the jack into the center of the trunk. Again, very simple. Jack the car up by the sheet metal underneath the trunk. Make sure you have the car in park, or in this case it's manual, so I have it in first gear. Putting the e-brake on won't do nothing because you're taking the back tires off the ground. Get it up as high as you can. Remember, try to stay safe, so don't climb underneath there when you have it suspended like this. There's step 3 done. Take the jack up as high as it will go with that block of wood. Later on, we'll turn this block of wood 90 so we get more height. Here comes step 4. Climb onto the trunk and jump repeatedly until the car comes down and the trunk goes up. A lot of you guys have seen me pre-bend cars before, so I'm not going to go too in depth into this because it's pretty much the same for about every car I do. The only thing I change per car is to find out where I think the car should bend, and I place the chains there. Now I think this car should bend right here at the back of the windows, because at that point there, that is about 4 inches back from where I put the notches, and it will help the steel come into the top of the rear strut towers in the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to just tilt this bumper up so that it basically touches the back of the trunk lid. So that way there, it adds more steel coming into one piece to help the car stay stronger. Let's start bending this car. There you go. The back of this car now is pre-bent. Now I use this hoist, and I like using the hoist because it is readily available and it does the job great. But that does not say that you need a hoist to pre-bend a car. I used to drive the cars onto my trailer, chain them down, and then use a hydraulic jack, like my floor jack, to individually bend the frame rails one at a time. And I know people that as they're building the cars, they notch the rear frame, they tie the trunk closed, do everything they need to do at the back, and then they put jack stands under the back frame rails, and they build the car while the jack stands up on the frame rails. So them going in and out of the car, them dishing the trunk, basically every piece that they do is putting more and more pressure on those rear frame rails. So how you bend your car is up to you. This is just the method I use. But this Mazda, as you guys can see, I did pre-bend it quite a bit, but the reason for that is that I've never ran one of these Mazdas before. Yes, I have ran Mazdas that are older, but they're different platforms, different bodies, different unibodies, completely different cars. So I did notch this quite largely, and I did pre-bend it quite aggressively. But the reason for that is I would rather be safe than sorry. I would rather make sure this back end of this car goes up and out of the way of the ground, because one, where I'm taking this is probably going to be an ice track because it's a winter derby, and two, I don't know how the back of this car is going to bend. It could still go down even with a massive pre-notch and pre-bend like that, but only time will tell. Well, that's been another video from Zach's Workshop. Make sure you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button down below. Your support on this channel makes it possible for me to make more videos and upload more videos. And I do have a Facebook fan page, so if you guys want to add Zach's Workshop to Facebook, please feel free to, and I will approve you to be on that group. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.